I'm King Cook.
Guys, you already know who it is. It's Mingo Central Live. We are here with our cameraman,
Justin Harrison.
Guys, we have a great game coming up for you tonight on the mountain. Mingo Central taking on Point Pleasant. Definitely set to be one for the books. First game of the season, and it will more than likely be one of the better games that Mingo Central plays this season. Really looking forward to seeing how these two teams come out and fare against each other.
I'm excited for this game, though it is hot out.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see how the Miners and how Point Pleasant can come out and fare, because it is pretty hot up here. We're in our press box here, and we are sweating bullets right now because it is hot. It is definitely going to be a fun one tonight, though, guys. I'm going to give you a quick little rundown of some of the players that you might be seeing tonight out on the field. You'll have number 1, Matt Browning. He's a senior. He plays wide receiver on offense. Number 2, Jace Dotson. Number 3, Dalen Goad. 4, Caleb Edwards. 5, Issa Scales. 6, Preston Dingus. Number 7, Josh Lester. Number 8, Will Lyons. Number 9, Zane Hatfield. Number 10, Devin Hatfield. Number 11, Billy Mitchum. 13, Drew Hatfield. And the list keeps going on and on and on. Give us a rundown, Caden, of some of the players on Point Pleasant's roster.
As for number 1 will be Oliver Ski. Number 2 will be Josh Wamsley. Go straight to 4 with Trey Peck, 9th grader. Zane Wamsley, number 5. Number 6, Hunter Bush. Number 7, Kason Payne.
Yeah, guys, you might know we've got a new member of the crew here. We have Caden Cook with us. Caden plays soccer, and he's decided that he's going to help us out some here with Mingo Central Live. He's going to try to help me announce, guys. So we're really looking forward to this season. Basketball, we're really looking forward to the whole year. Getting to know each other, getting to announce some good games here, because usually whenever we stream, usually it is a pretty good game. This game will not fall short of the glory that we have saw in past seasons, because it is anticipated from Mingo County all the way up to Point Pleasant, guys. We're set. We have 4 minutes, 45 seconds left until this ball game kicks off, guys. You can see the Miners, they're coming out of the locker room, getting ready to run out of the tunnel, guys. I am excited for this. I've been waiting for this since last season, really. Soon as football season ended, definitely looking forward to it. I think this is going to be a good game.
I'm excited to be able to start with 2 good guys like this that know their way around the area. You get where I'm going with this, folks.
Yeah. Definitely looking forward to it, though. We're now down to 4 minutes. Guys, this is definitely going to be a good game. No, we've said it time and time again, guys, but it's true every time. You'll have getting ready to go out. You have your Mingo Central captains. Number 13, Drew Hatfield. Number 30, Hunter Nicholas. Number 36, Josh Kinder. And number 54, Ryan DeBoard. It is definitely going to be a good night up here. We have saw some great games up here on the Buck, guys. Definitely looking forward to it tonight. Hopefully we get the same anticipation of last season's Miners. It's going to be tough for them coming out, though, because they're a little bit younger this year, Caden.
Yep. Point Pleasant's captains are already coming out, and one of them will be number 2, Josh Wamsley, the 12th grader. Number 59 will be Blaine Butler, 12th grader. We got 77, which is Trevin Franklin, 12th grader. And number 7, which is Carson Payne, who is also a 12th grader.
Yeah, guys, definitely you can see Point Pleasant's team coming out right now. They've got a really big team, guys, and I mean, they have a lot of players. Mingo Central has quite a few players, too. Down now to 2 minutes, 35 seconds left until this ball game gets kicked off, guys. And, guys, we know there's a ringing sound that's coming with this. We've tried to fix it. We don't know how to fix it, guys, but we're going to try our best to fix it before next game. But bear with us, guys, because this is our first time running up by ourselves. As you know, last year we had Kyle Toller with us, and he knew his way around all this equipment, no doubt. Right now, we're just now getting it. And guys, your Mingo Central Miners are getting ready to come out as the theme song is playing. You know, I don't think there's any song that gets me more excited than when I'm up in this press box and I hear that song start playing. It is amazing, and here come your 2018-2019 Mingo Central Miners. Guys, Mingo Central's stands are packed. Everyone up, standing on their feet, clapping, guys. Point Pleasant doesn't have that big of a crowd, but you can expect that when they're coming from so far up in Point Pleasant, guys. We went there last year. It was not a fun ride. That is a long ride, isn't it, Justin?
Yes, it is.
Getting ready now. Time has been reset. The ball is about to be kicked, guys. We are here in the 2018-2019 season of the Mingo Central Miners, guys.
This is absolutely exhilarating.
Point Pleasant has deferred to the second half. So Mingo Central will be receiving the ball in this first half, if I heard it right. We'll wait to see, guys. I have this butterfly in my stomach right now. I have been waiting for this. I am ready to get into it, Caden.
Me too.
Now we're waiting. Got the refs huddling up in the middle. Both teams huddling up on their respective sides. Fans are anticipating this.
I mean, this is two decently good teams, and you know they're going to be almost evenly matched, and it's going to be a long, hard-fought battle between them.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely an understatement. These two teams, I'm expecting them to come out and give each other everything that they have. It's almost like we have a rivalry now because last year we slashed their huge winning streak. Mingo Central now has something to hold on to. We're a younger team this year, so it's going to be interesting to see how we can come out this year now and fight against this Point Pleasant team, as now Point Pleasant set to kick it off to Mingo Central. You have in the backfield set to receive number 5, Issa Scales, number 13, Drew Hatfield.
And kicking this off for Point Pleasant will be number 1, Oliver Ski.
And we're getting ready. And it's off. And he kicks it. Going to be recovered by number 36, Josh Kender, and he's taking it. And he gets down at about the 44-yard line to start off Mingo Central's first possession of the 2018-2019 season, Caden.
Myself, I thought he was going to be gone for a second.
Yeah, he looked like he was going to be going down a whole lot earlier, and then he looked like he was about to be breaking out. Here we are, setting up. Going to have number 3, Dalen Goat, is going to be your starting quarterback here, along with number 35 in the backfield, Dougie Dillon. Dougie Dillon, related to Joe Hunt, the train that we saw a couple seasons ago, guys. We're going to wait to see how Dougie Dillon can do here. I am excited. We now have 11:55. That was a 5-second return, guys. This is going to be a good game as now they're set up. Shotgun formation. And the ball is off. Bad snap. Over to number 10, Devin Hatfield, and he's going to the 50, to the 45, and he'll be out at about the 40. He'll be out at the 34-yard line. What a play.
Pushed out by number 2, Josh Wamsley.
This is already set up to be a good match, guys. It's only 12 seconds in, and I'm hoping that the game lasts this way the whole time, as now they're set up. Trips receivers to the top of your screen right now. Goad set to receive the snap. Tries to fake them out. Looking over, getting another play from Coach Sammons and the rest of the coaching staff. Coach Lester, I love seeing their moves. They look like they're doing a little dance down there as Goad gets it. He's going to keep it, and he's going to pick up maybe 1 yard, if that.
Battle of 41.
It was definitely, that's one thing that Mingo Central had last year and the year before. We had a very strong running game, and especially with Jeremy Dillon, we had an amazing passing game, guys. Now we're set to see how things can fare off, as now we have double receivers, both sides of the screen. Dalen Godin, Dougie Dillon set up in the backfield. Looking for the call from the sideline here, 11-17 left in the first quarter. Set up.
4 left on the play clock.
Not quite sure what was going on here. Something going on with number 15,
Looks
Isaac
like a
Moore.
uniform problem.
Yeah, he's got something going on with these shoulder pads there, and they're sending in number 5, Issa Scales, to take his place. As now, Godin Dillon set up in the backfield, looking for the play again. Double receivers on both sides of the field. 11:07 left in the first quarter now, guys. 18 seconds left on the play clock here as they're set to receive the snap. Go gets it. Bad snap again. He's going to pass it off. Intercepted.
Picked off by number 42, Nick Parsons.
He's taking it down to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, and he's going to be gone all the way for a Point Pleasant touchdown, putting them up 6-0. 10:43 left in the first quarter of the game.
As I said earlier, that was by Nick Parsons, number 42, linebacker.
Yeah, Goad got a rough snap there, guys, and it's expected from this young team. We're going to have to work through some quirks here in this season, and that was honestly a good interception by number 42 for Point Pleasant, guys. As now they're going to be setting up here. Looks like they're going to be kicking it.
On the kick will be again Oliver Ski. Let's see if this will be good.
Snap is off. It's up.
And it's right through the middle.
It's going to make it 7-0. 10:43 left in the first quarter. Point Pleasant taking the early lead. Guys, this is going to be a great game, guys. We're really glad to have you all here watching this with us. We appreciate it. Guys, I have been waiting for this for so long, guys, and this game, I'm hoping that it's going to be just like everyone's anticipated, guys, a head-on-head brawl between these two teams. Both teams fairly young this year. Mingo Central quite a bit younger than Point Pleasant, but both teams coming out here with a chip on their shoulder. Point Pleasant looking to beat the people that took away their streak last year. Mingo Central looking to hold on to that title. As now we're set to see the receiving of the kick, number 5, Issa Scales, along with number 13, Hatfield, set to receive the kick.
With 10:43 left, this will be Oliver Ski's second kickoff of the evening.
These Mingo Central fans trying to get the Miners hyped up here. And it's up. And it's going to go back. It's going to be Scales that receives it. He's going to be going to the 25, to the 30, to the 35. He's going to make it to the 40. There is a flag down on the field.
Let's see what it is.
Going to see what it is. Usually like this, it's going to be a holding call. That is what it will be. It'll be against the Miners, and that'll move them back. That was a good return there by Scales, though, picking up about 15 to 20 yards there. As now you're going to have Godin Dillon in the backfield again. Looking at the sideline for the play, guys. You're going to have to get used to hearing Goad's name called a whole lot more, guys, because he is taking Jeremy Dillon's spot, and those are some big shoes to fill, Caden.
Yes, they are. As we know, Jeremy Dillon went on to play basketball at Marshall, and he was a star athlete here at Mingo Central.
Yeah, guys, he was definitely one of the best that we've had. But now, guys, we're looking towards the future. We have a young team looking to build some strong talent here. As now Godin Dillon looking over to the sideline for their play. Double receivers to the bottom of the screen. And now snap is off. Hands it off to Dillon.
Dillon will power through to about...
Going to pick up about 1 or 2 yards there. And
and on the tackle was number 42, Nick Parsons, who had the pickoff earlier.
You have to give him credit. He only picked up 1 or 2 yards, but he didn't give up. He got hit and just kept trucking and kept fighting for it. And guys, the camera's in the press box, so the bar that you'll see in the middle, that's where the windows meet, guys. So we won't be able to show plays right through there. Right now, you've got Golden Dillon set back, shotgun formation, double receivers down to the bottom of the screen. And now,
looks like there might be a tight end on the line there.
Dillon with the ball again to the 30, to the 35, and he's going to be taken down at about the 36-yard line.
He's going to fight to about the 38-yard line.
That's going to move.
Nope.
That's going to move the chains for a Mingo Central Miners. First down. Taking it back. What our good friend Kyle used to say all the time. Now we're set. Double receivers to the top of your screen now. Goat set to receive the snap. Looking over to the sideline for the play. 9:37 left in the first quarter. Point Pleasant up 7-0.
12 left on the play clock.
Now ball is snapped. He drops back to pass. Guns it. Intended receiver was number 13, Hatfield, but it's going to go incomplete. Almost said incomplete. It's going to leave 9:28 on the clock.
Two DBs on the breakup.
What a game this has been so far. Now, they're looking to the sideline, looking for some plays here. Guys, this is the difference between football and basketball when we announce it. Football, there are long breaks in between the plays. Basketball is go, go, go. As now Golden Dillon sit back shotgun formation, waiting to receive the snap. That is going to be offsides on Mingo Central Miners. False start. That's going to move them back. That's a costly penalty. It's already second down. That will make it second down and 15, moving them back. They now have 15 yards to get a first down. It's starting to cool off here now as the sun's starting to set a little bit, guys. Looking forward to it here as Gold and Dillon are set up in the backfield. Trips receivers to the top. Dillon going out. And now Gold looking over to the sideline. They're looking for another play. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Snap is off. Gold's going to keep it. 35. He's going to make it to about the 38-yard line. He's going to pick up about 6 or 7 yards there. That was a good carry there by Gold, Caden.
Really was. Looks like they're going for that Jeremy Dillon Russian approach. Picked up about 6. That was pretty good carry.
Leaving right at 9 minutes now on the clock. Point Pleasant up 7-0. Mingo Central Miners setting up to get their next playoff here. Looks like we're going to have double receivers down to the bottom of your screen. Golden Dillon shotgun formation, set to receive the snap. Man in motion. The timeout, Mingo Central. Looked like that was going to be a pretty deadly play. I wasn't paying attention to the play clock. It might have ran down on them.
It was on 3 whenever they whistled the timeout, so I'd say they were afraid they wouldn't get that play off in time.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a pretty good play there, guys. 8:42 left in the clock. And, guys, we want to mention again how much we appreciate you all tuning in for this first stream, guys, supporting the Miners, supporting us. We also want to mention again, we have a new crew member. His name is Caden Cook, guys. He's going to start helping us announce some. He's doing a pretty good job so far. If you watched the streams last year when I first started, and I know Kyle would make fun of me for it, or year before last, my bad. I've been here 3 years. I would not speak the first few games, and he's played not even his first quarter, and he's already spoke more than I have as now the Miners are going back out onto the field, trying to get a touchdown to match Point Pleasant here.
Looks like Dougie Dillon will stay on the field.
Again, 8:42 left on the clock. Looks like you're going to have double receivers down to the bottom of your screen. It's got to be 3rd down and 8. Mingo Central Miners looking to pick up a first down here on this play. And now, shotgun formation. Ball a snap. He drops back to pass. He guns it to number 11, Billy Mitchum, and it was an incomplete pass right off the fingertips. So close.
Looked like it was thrown a little high, but, I mean, this is a 10th grade quarterback. You aren't going to get perfect throws every time.
Yeah, guys, he's doing pretty good for it to be his first game of starting here. And that's going to make it 4th down and 8. They're going to be punting Looks like it's going to be number 11, Billy Mitchum, set back to punt it. And now, set up to punt. Going to have number 17 and another Point Pleasant player. I can't see his number.
Number 2, that will be Josh Wamsley back there.
And the punt is off. Big punt.
Goes to Wamsley. Hit out. Hit out of bounds around the, I'd say, 43, my bad.
Taken down by a slew of Miners, guys. Good return there by him. 8:28 left in the first quarter. Point Pleasant with the ball again.
Starting quarterback for Point Pleasant will be, I think, Zane Wamsley. Must be a brother of Josh Wamsley, the receiver out there.
And in motion.
Wamsley in motion.
Drops back to pass.
Throws it to James Musgrave.
It's a very slow-paced game so far. Both teams just trying to psych the other one out. Now number 7.
Keeper. Taken for what appears to be a first down.
It's going to leave 7:45 left in the first quarter. Point Pleasant looking to make their second touchdown, make it 14-0.
Point Pleasant hoping to start their season off with a win just like the Miners to solidify themselves. One wide receiver on the top of the screen, as you can see, 2 on bottom.
And in motion. It's going to be taken down for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards there.
That was Bradney Atkins. Brady Atkins on the carry. Looks like picked up about, I'd say, 2 or 3.
Going to make it second down and about 6 or 7 there, guys. It's a good carry there. Now the refs are stopping it. Not really sure why, though. I have no clue what's going on right now. And they're starting it back now, though, guys. 7:15 left in the first quarter. Point Pleasant with the ball.
The youngest on this Point Pleasant receiving corps is number 27, Lane Rollins. He's a 10th grader.
Number 2 in motion.
Taken down around the
Deadly
47.
stop there. You're going to have number 4, Caleb Edwards, in on the tackle there. Now you're going to have number 7, Josh Lester. He's going to be coming in for number 55, Dustin Ferguson. Not quite. And now Point Pleasant set.
3rd and 4 with 6:28 left in the quarter, 19 on the play clock. Wamsley snaps it. Here's to go, number 21. Taken down at about the 43.
Big hit by number 35, Dougie Dillon. It's going to give Point Pleasant the first down. It's going to move the chains. It's going to leave 6:15 left in the first quarter. Point Pleasant up 7-0. Looking to score their second touchdown here, guys. It's going to be first down and 10 for them.
Let's see what this play has to hold. Oh,
Going to be a flag on the field. It's going to be against the Miners. It's going to move Point Pleasant up. Miners having some early
Now it will be 1st and 5, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll be 1st and 5 with 5:57 left.
Miners running into some early trouble here with the flags here. They're going to have to get this under control here if they look to stay into it.
The ball is already on the Miners' 36. Hand it off to the running back. Oh, he looks to have taken it down to about the 38.
Didn't catch the number on the Miner, but he got a...
42, sorry.
It's got to be number 42, Weston Christian. Got a lucky trip there on him. Look, he was going to be gone if he hadn't tripped there.
Brady Atkins with a really good carry for Point Pleasant.
It's going to be 1st down and 10, 5:35 left in the first quarter again.
Now in running back will be Nick Parsons, the 11th grader. He'll take it.
Ooh. Big
Taken
hit.
down for the first.
Big hit by number 36, Josh Kinder. He's a senior for the Miners. I'm looking at the Miners roster here. There aren't that many seniors on this team. We're a fairly young team, and for us to be holding Point Pleasant back like this, it's pretty good so far.
Yeah. It'll be 1st and 10, ball on the Miners 10 with 5:13 left in the game. 14 left on the play clock. Number 7 takes. He's extra on the side. Ooh. Tripped up by number 5 for the Miners.
It's going to be Issa Scales there with the tackle.
Will now be 2nd and 8. So pick up a 2 by number 7, Carson Payne.
Now ball snap. It's going to be brought down hard.
Taken down. It looks like it was a loss, but I'm not really sure. It was taken by number 2, Josh Wamsley.
Going to have number 77, Levi Davis, coming in for number 4, Caleb Edwards for the Miners. It's got to be 3rd down and 8. Miners looking to stop Point Pleasant here.
2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Number 42 in the backfield for Point Pleasant.
Ball snap. Drops back to pass.
And it'll
That's
be
gonna
a
be a
Point
touchdown.
Pleasant touchdown.
3:45 left in the first quarter. Point Pleasant up 13-0. Looking to make it 14-0 here. Miners having a rough start out here. Gonna have to change it. Gonna have to have some switch ups here. Figure out the groove that we need to get in here. Definitely so far, it took Point Pleasant a whole lot longer to get there than what a lot of people would expect. So Mingo Central's defense did a good job of holding them off for so long.
Yep, Oliver Ski on the kick here. Let's see if he gets his 2nd good kick of the night. And he does.
Make it 14-0. Point Pleasant with a lead right now, guys. Guys, this is definitely it's fun to be back. Good to be back up here in the press box, guys. It's a young season for the Miners all around. The football team has a young team. Mingo Central Live has a young team. Definitely is interesting to see how everything is shaping up for the future of Mingo Central.
Head coach for Mingo Central, Josh Shamans, appears to be calm still, even though what's happening right now. Mingo Central receiving their 3rd kickoff of the evening.
You're going to have number 13, Hatfield, and number 5, Scales, sit back to receive for the Mingo Central Miners. And now the kick is off.
Ski kicks it.
Going to be picked up He's at the 25. He's at the 30. Going to be taken down. He's going to lose the ball. There's a fumble on the field.
Who has it? Who has it?
Looks like Mingo Central Miners will keep the ball.
Mingo Central did recover.
Number 42, Weston Christian, with a good recovery there. 3:36 left in the first quarter.
The Miners are really needing to get a touchdown on this drive.
Yeah, guys, you're going to have number 3, Goad, and number 35, Dylan, set in the backfield, getting ready to start off this drive for the Mingo Central Miners. Looking at the sideline to Coach Sammons, Coach Lester, all the coaching staff looking for their play here. 3:36 left in the first quarter. Now they're set up.
Limping off the field.
A little shook up there. Number 36. Josh Kinder coming in.
As we said before multiple times, this is a big game for both teams.
Now set back, double receivers to the top of your screen. Shotgun formation. Goad gets the ball, drops back over to Hatfield. Hatfield to the 30, at the 35. He's at the 40.
Taken out of bounds.
He's going to be taken down around the 42-yard line, guys. What a run there.
Now you've heard this multiple times tonight, but it looks like Nick Parsons on the tackle.
Guys, it looks like you're going to have trips receivers to the bottom. You're going to have number 35, Dylan, coming in for number 11, Billy Mitchum. And you're going to have number 5, Scales, coming in for number 36, Josh Kinder. 2:43 left in the first quarter. Point Pleasant with the lead, 14-0. Guys, they're set up. Trips receivers to the bottom of your screen, set up. Shotgun formation. Tries to psych them out. Looking back to the sideline for their play. Wasn't able to get Point Pleasant to jump off there. And I have 10 seconds left to get the play off. Ball is snapped. He's going to keep it. He's going to pick up. It's going to be close.
I think he got it personally.
I think he got it too.
Refs are settling it now.
It will move the chains
Yep.
for a Mingo Central Miner first down. Anticipation there, deadly. Goad got just enough with his carry to move the chains for the Miners there.
I mean, Mingo Central hasn't had multiple, like a lot of multiple yard rushes, but these little rushes are getting to Point Pleasant with a power back like Dylan back there.
Yeah. Setting up now, trips receivers to the bottom of your screen. Goad awaiting the snap. Shotgun formation. He gets it, drops back to pass. Over to number 10, Hatfield. It's going to be an incomplete pass. 2:12 left in the first quarter. Mingo Central is going to be second down and 10 now.
Number 2, Josh Wamsley coming in for number 27, Lane Rollins.
Oh, guys, this is shaping up to be a good game. It's shaping up to be a low-scoring game.
Hey,
Now.
there's no problem with that.
No, definitely no problem with the low-scoring game. We're just hoping right now that we turn out on the good side here. Double receivers to the bottom of your screen.
If you notice, they keep going for this fake-out type thing on Point Pleasant.
He's trying to get Point Pleasant to jump off now. It's Goad right under center. Hatfield in motion. He's going to fake it off. He's going to hand it to Dylan. He's going to pick up about a yard there, make it 3rd down and 9. That was a good play there by the Miners, and it was even better by the Point Pleasant defense on catching up on it.
They were able to get that stop as fast as they could, and all good. It was a good play both sides. I mean,
yeah, Mingo Central fans on the edge of their seat right now waiting to see how this goes. Looks like you're going to have double receivers to the bottom of your screen. Looks like it to the top of your screen as well. Again, number 3, Goad, to number 35, Dylan in the backfield. 1:30 left in the first quarter. First quarter is nearing the end as now They're set up to receive the snap. Shotgun formation. He's going to get it. Drops back to pass. He's going to hand it. Hatfield catches it. And he's going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards there.
Taken make down by number 7, Carson Payne, and number 26, Brady Adkins there.
Make it about 4th and 4 for the Mingo Central Miners. Number 11, Mitchum, coming back out. Looks like they're going to be punting it with 1 minute left in the first quarter.
You know, you don't see that often, a wide receiver punting the football.
No, that is definitely right. You don't see that a whole lot, but Mingo Central makes sure to utilize every player out there. So now they're awaiting the snap to get the punt off. And it's off. Mitchum gets it, and he boots it down the field. It's going to go back. Good roll. That's going to put Point Pleasant on about the 1 yard line, guys.
That was absolutely insane. Great punting by Mitchum.
Yeah, that is some of the best punting that I've saw up here. Jeremy Dillon punted it last year, and he did a good job. Mitchum did a good job at giving it the curve that it needed to just bounce away from them, get down to the 1 yard line with now 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Miners still have donuts on the board. Point Pleasant up 14-0. Now Point Pleasant sets up.
1st and 10 on their own 2. 31 seconds left in the first quarter.
And now he's going to break free.
He's going to rush to about the 9 by number 7, Carson Payne.
It's a good little run there. It's going to keep the clock running. They might try to get one more playoff here before the quarter ends, guys. All I can say is what a first quarter. It has been probably one of the longest first quarters I've ever announced. It is such a slow-paced game, such a low-scoring game so far. Both teams pretty evenly matched here, Caden.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be back and forth at first, but
that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Point Pleasant up 14-0. What a game it has been so far. And, guys, we're going to take us a quick little break in between first and second quarter here. Catch our breath, get a drink of pop here, and then we'll be back right at the start of the second quarter. Okay, guys, we are back for the second quarter. Again, we're going to switch sides of the field here. It's going to put Point Pleasant on about the 10-yard line, second down at about 4. They have the entire length of the field to go, guys. It's going to be interesting to see how the Mingo Central defense can push back on them, guys. Possibly maybe even get a safety here. Who knows?
Yeah, that would be absolutely incredible. Carson Payne back out here at quarterback. Nick Parsons will be back there at running back for the moment being. He gets the ball, powers right up through the middle. Oh, gets to about the 20-yard line. Nope, the 15-yard line. My mistake, sorry folks. Levi Davis for number 4 for the Miners. Yep. It'll be a rush to about the 16 or 17 by Nick Parsons. Both teams lining back up. Point Pleasant looking to their own sideline at their coaches to try to receive their play.
Yeah, guys, both teams trying to psych the other one out, trying to get him to jump off sides here. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Now we're getting ready.
That Mingo Central line looks like it's trying to stack up on Point Pleasant. Looks like there will be a stop in the clock for the moment being.
What a game it has been so far. Such a slow-paced game. Out of all the ways I thought this game would go, I definitely didn't think that I have to worry about it being a slow-paced game. But, you know, Mingo Central and Point Pleasant, both of them just trying out a different little tactic. Last year was go, go, go. Everything in you, don't stop until you get a touchdown. This year, younger team, everything's going to have to slow down some so everyone can get a grip on what they're doing. I'll get it out here in a second, Caden.
Timeout by Point Pleasant.
I also want to put in there,
Both teams, Point Pleasant working their way back out on the field.
also want to throw out there, the Kona Ice truck is down there. They have some pretty good slushies. I got one. It tastes really good.
Let's see what's about to happen here. Williamsley across the field.
Oh!
Hit in the backfield. Looks like there will be a fumble.
The Miners!
Recovered by the
They've got the ball!
Miners!
Mingo Central recovers the fumble. What a job by the Miner defense!
That was an absolute incredible play by Mingo Central.
What a play. Great job by the Miner defense there. Switching it around now, Mingo Central has amazing field position here. Gonna be setting up shop around the right at the 14-yard line.
Let's see what Gold and Dillon can do in the backfield now.
They are so close that a first down would be on the 2-yard line. What? Now they're going to be setting up double receivers both sides of the field. Shotgun formation. Trying to psych out Point Pleasant, trying to get him to jump over. They're going to be looking back to the sideline, looking for the play. 10:53 left in the second quarter.
Double receivers on both sides.
Hatfield in motion. Going to be looking back. Almost got a man from Point Pleasant.
9 seconds left on the clock.
Now the wind's picking up, almost taking our rosters off. He's going to gun it out. Great pass there, but they're going to stop it. There's going to be a flag. It's going to be a false start on the Miners. It's going to push them back. First down and 15. Costly penalty there. That was a beautiful pass, too, by number 3, Go, directly to number 10, Devin Hatfield. Great pass there. And now looks like we're going to be setting up shop with single receiver down to the bottom, double receivers up to the top. Shotgun formation.
This Point Pleasant line looks a little bit stacked, like they're expecting a run, and Mingo Central looks back to get their play again. 7 seconds left on the clock.
And now the snap is off. He's going to hand it off to Dillon. He's going to keep trucking. He's going to go
outside, and
what a run. He's going to go out at about the 14-yard line, picking up a little over 5 yards there. What a run by Dillon. I thought he went down. Then I saw he was still trucking through people. Could definitely tell that him and Joe Hunt, they have had some practice together. And Dougie Dillon, he is so far every bit as good. Keep trucking. Now you can have number 36, Josh Kinder, coming out onto the field there. Double receivers at the top of your screen. Man in motion.
I mean, I saw a dog pile, and I thought Dillon was down. And
Me too.
he just pops right out of there out of nowhere.
Going to have double receivers down at the bottom of your screen now. Waiting to snap. He's going to get it. Drops back to pass. Passes it. Touchdown, Mingo Central Miners!
Mingo Central!
What a pass by Gold!
That was incredible. The 10th grade quarterback's first touchdown pass of the season.
What a play. He was covered from all over, still managed to get it, score the That amazing touchdown there. Now you're going to have number 60, Marshawn Joplin, coming out onto it. Looks like they're going to be setting up shop to kick it too, looking to make it 14-7. And now Bitcham getting ready. They're going to have 5 seconds to get the play off. 2 seconds, and it's off. He kicks it. And it's good. That is going to make it. Point Pleasant with the lead, 14-7. 10:38 left in the first half, guys. What a touchdown pass by Goad there. I think that amazed everybody in the stands, Caden.
It really did. Everybody's happy now. They're all cheering because that play was astonishing even in my eyes.
All it takes is a little bit of excitement, and you can get as many people as you want back up and cheering for you. They got that touchdown. I'm fairly certain that every person in the stadium got up and started cheering then. That was amazing.
Number 11, Billy Mitchell, was practically behind all 7 of those points as he caught the touchdown pass and kicked the PAT.
Trying to get the camera lined out here. Tripod's giving us some issues. We need a new tripod. Been asking for one. Hopefully it'll be this year that we get it.
Billy Mitchum kicking off his first kickoff of the season. We'll have Wamsley, Rollins, and number 26, Brady Atkins back to receive the kick. It'll go back to number 27, Lane Rollins. Goes to the inside. Oh, gets hit about the 20-yard line.
Big stop there by the Miners. Getting back there real fast. Hardly got a return at all. Maybe 5 yards. Definitely a good job by the Miners there. Good catch there, too, by Point Pleasant. Leaving 10:32 left in the first half. Point Pleasant looking to increase their lead a little bit here as we're still trying to get our tripod lined out. You having fun, Justin? I don't think he wants to talk right now. He's not having such a good time dealing with it.
Carson Payne back out here on Point Pleasant's offense. That'll be a screen pass out to number 2,
Oh.
Josh Wamsley.
That is going to be
Looks
gonna
like
be
a
number
pickup of about, I'd say, 3.
looks like number 30, Hunter Nicholas with the tackle. That's a freshman. That's a big tackle, too. Our camera is getting progressively smaller, lowered down as it goes throughout. Well, we have an issue with our roster. That was Matt Browning on the run. That was my bad. Our roster here, number 30 says Hunter Nicholas, but apparently it wasn't. Now number 54, Ryan Deboard coming in for number 55. I'm not quite sure who is wearing the number 55 jersey tonight. It's not really on our roster. 9:58 left in the first half. Point Pleasant getting ready to play.
Payne in the backfield with
Back to pass.
14 seconds left. At number 21.
Good stop by the Miners.
I thought for a second that he let go of the ball and it was going to be a fumble all over again.
Yeah, it must have happened, Caden, because I saw the same thing. Must have just got lucky and picked it back up. It's got to be number 9 and number 54, Zane Hatfield and Ryan Deboard coming out of the game. 9:33 left in the first half. Point Pleasant up 1 touchdown, 14-7. Now the clock's starting. Point Pleasant about to get off their next play.
On the right for Point Pleasant. No receivers up top. Looks like the Miners defense is expecting to run, and they'll get one. He finds a hole. Goes to about the...
Picked up about 20 yards almost.
Yeah, that was a big run right there.
That was a really good run there.
By number 26, Brady Atkins. Oh, the play is stopped with a flag down.
It's going to move them back 5 yards. First down and 15 now for Point Pleasant.
Still having that tripod issue, it seems.
Yeah, it just keeps falling and falling. Point Pleasant getting ready to go now.
Oh, at the number 21. He goes to about, I'd say, the 45, if I'm correct. Exactly on the 45. Number 4 for the Miners leaves the field. Number 2, 21, 27 are all out wide on this play. 2 on the bottom of the screen, as you can see. And okay, it's a run by number 26. Looks like he's going to negative. He's going to have lost about a yard or 2 on that play. It'll be 3rd and 3 with 7:48 left in the second quarter. Play clock hasn't started running yet. Mingo Central fans are getting hyped up for this play. Let's see if they get ahead of the Point Pleasant. Oh, he fakes it! Number 7 takes it! He's taking it all the way, it looks like, unless Scales catches him, and he doesn't. Touchdown, Point Pleasant.
That's
a
gonna
rush by Carson Payne.
Good rush there, good fake out too. Leave 7-19 in the first half. Going to move it up. Point Pleasant with the lead 20-7.
Okay, looks like they'll be kicking the field goal. As you can see by the formation in the back there. Let's see if this kick will be good. And it will be good. The extra point for Point Pleasant. 21-7, Point Pleasant is up. Miners and Point Pleasant both back on their sidelines talking to their coaches. Miners about to take their 4th, I believe, kickoff of the night back.
We're having some big tripod issues, so if you see the camera moving quite a bit, it's me and our great cameraman here, Justin, trying to get it all fixed. We're going to try to get a more permanent solution here during halftime. For right now, he's doing a pretty good job standing on the legs, making sure they don't move. Going to have 7:19 left in the first half. Point Pleasant up 21-7, guys. It's been a good game, and the scoreboard right now isn't showing it, but the Mingo Central defense has been playing some awesome ball tonight, Caden.
They have got a pretty good amount of decent stops here. I mean, they've really been making it hard for the Point Pleasant offense.
You're going to have number 13, Hatfield, and number 5, Scales, set back to receive the kickoff here.
Oliver's 4th kickoff of the night, I believe.
And now, the
He
kick
kicks it
is
off.
off. It's going way back. Hatfield, he's receiving it to the 25, to the 30. He's going to be taken down about the 35-yard line. Great return there. Picked it up for about 15, 20 yards
that really
there.
was. That was a great kickoff on both sides.
It's got to be 7:13 now left in the first half. Miners looking to get another touchdown as it's getting a little bit more toastier in here with me running my big mouth all the time. As now, Mingo Central setting up, getting ready to start off their drive. Number 3, Goad, and number 35, Dillon, set up in the backfield. Trips receivers to the top of your screen. It's got to be shotgun formation. They look over to the sideline, getting their play set up. And now set back up shotgun formation. Snap is off. He's going to keep it. He's going to get up to about the 37-yard line. He's going to pick up about 4 yards.
Yep.
That was a good quarterback keeper there by Goad, picking up 4 or 5 yards. That's pretty good for a quarterback keeper. Going to keep the clock running, too. We're now down to 6:50 left in the first half. Miners second down and 6 to go as now shotgun formation. Double receivers on both sides of the field as they're looking at the sideline once again. I'll give them credit. They're good at having a time-consuming match here. As now snap is off. He's dropped back to pass. Guns it to number 10, Hatfield, and he's taking it. He gets to the 50-yard line, and then he's going to be taken out. That's going to move the chains for Mingo Central Miners. First down.
Knocked out by number 17, Wyatt Wilson, a 10th grader. Haven't heard his name yet tonight. I mean,
that's a fresh name.
There's a lot of these on this Point Pleasant defense and offense.
Now they're setting back up trips receivers at the top of your screen. Going to move to shotgun formation. Going to snap it. Drops it over to Hatfield. He's going to be running. He's at the 45. And he's going to be taken out around the 43-yard line. He's going to pick up about 7 there.
Yeah, 7 right there.
Mingo Central definitely finding their groove right now. They found the path of least resistance, and they're following it all the way, Caden.
Yeah, they are.
Now they're going to be setting up. It's going to have 6 minutes, 7 seconds left in the first half. Point Pleasant up 21-7. Trips receivers at the bottom of the screen. Goad setting back shotgun formation. Snap is off. He's going to dump it over to number 10, Hatfield. He's at the 35. To the 30. He's going to be taken down to the 30-yard line. That will move the chains for Mingo Central Miners. First down.
It took the Miners a little while to get into the groove of things, but once they're in the groove, it's hard to stop them.
Now that's going to leave 5:55. The clock's running now. They're set up trips receiver at the top of your screen. Shotgun formation. Looking back over to the sideline. Looking for their play again. 5:45 now left in the first half. Trips receivers at the top of your screen. Shotgun formation. Go gets the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to get to the 25. He's going to be taken down around the 17-yard line, but there is a flag on the field.
There's been a couple of really good runs by Go tonight.
I'm going to wait to see what this flag is. That might move them back.
Let's see.
Waiting on them to pick their dirty laundry up.
That will be on the Miners. It'll move them back.
Illegal shift by the Miners. 5:32 left in the first half. Point Pleasant up 21-7. Miners going to be moved back. It's going to be first down and 15. That was a good run by Goat there, picking up quite a few yards. As now they're going to be set back. The Miners really have to get this penalty trouble under control if they want to have a chance to stay in this. Double receivers both sides. Go shotgun formation. They're going to try to sock them out. Going to look back over to the sideline now. 5:15 left in the first half. Going to keep double receivers. Got 3 seconds to get a play off. Snap is off just in time. He's going to keep it. And he's going to pick up about 4 yards there. Good run there.
I thought we was going to see another Dougie Dillon move, but by Go this time.
Yeah, that was definitely a good run there by Go, making it second down and 11, picking up a nice 4 yards there. 4:48 left in the first half now, guys. It's been a slow game here both ways. Both sides trying to just get at the other one's head, and it looks like we're going to have trips receivers to the top of your screen now. Goat and Dillon set up in the backfield. Now they're down to 10 seconds to get their play off. And
Let's
shotgun
see if Point
formation.
Pleasant can stop them here.
Snap is off. It's going to be a flag on the field. Multiple flags all around. Looks like it's going to be against the Miners. It'll be a false start on the Miners. That will move them right back to where they were one play ago. That will make it now 2nd down and about 16 for the Miners.
Miners really got to get this penalty problem under control.
Yeah, right now it's killing them because they'll get a good run and then they'll get a penalty that'll take them right back to where they started. They really have to fix that. Now you're going to have double receivers to the top of your screen.
4:21 left in the quarter.
Shotgun formation.
12 seconds left in the play clock. Miners are getting their play.
And guys, if you're able to hear our voice and the picture isn't moving, that's probably because there are so many people up here right now. And we have 2 or 3 different streaming crews up here tonight. Just a whole lot of people using the internet, so that's going to slow it down, guys. It should get better throughout the season, but we can't really do anything to fix that, as now there's 3:35 left in the first half. Point Pleasant up 21-7. Now Golden Dillon set up in the backfield. 3rd down at about 12, 13. Ball is snapped. He's going to dump it over to Hatfield. And he's going to press it down. The ball! Incomplete pass. So close.
The Miners fans are absolutely shocked right now.
What a play that was. My heart went up in my throat there. Dipped it all the way down to the field after he got it past to him. It's now 4th down and 13 after that.
That was a really good throw, and it was going to be a really good catch, just that the DB played it perfect.
Yeah. Now it looks
I thought it was going to be a wide open catch, DB nowhere nearby.
Looks like they're going to stay out there, try to pick up the 1st down here. Set back to receive the snap, shotgun formation. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to gun it off. Intended receiver number 10, Hatfield.
Hit on this one.
He's going to catch it. That's going to move it down to the 1-yard line. There's a flag on the field, too.
It was absolutely incredible. Let's see what it was.
Flag, more than likely, is going to be against Point Pleasant. Going to wait to see here.
The Miners crowd is on their feet.
What a play that was.
Gold got hit after he threw the ball, and it was a perfect catch.
It's going to be less than a 1-yard play here. What a 4th down conversion. I don't know if we've ever saw anything like that before. They're going to move it back, though.
Sorry about that, folks. Still
having
back at it
tripod
with those
issues.
tripod problems. The Miners will have the ball on less than the 1-yard line. This is about to be incredible, folks. 1st and goal for the Miners. Let's see what happens here. 2 receivers out right, 1 to the left.
Going to be right under the quarter, right under the center here. Going to see what happens. He gets it. He's going to go with it. Touchdown, Miners!
For the Miners!
Going to make it 21-13. Point Pleasant in the lead. What a play by Mingo Central. Getting it on that 4th down conversion down to less than the 1-yard line, guys.
Just when you think they're going to be stopped by all their penalties, they come back through it all with a perfect play by Gold and a perfect catch by a receiver for the Miners. Goes down as the penalty for less than the 1-yard line and a perfect run into the end zone. It'll be Billy Mitchum on his 2nd PAT of the night.
And now he's set up to kick. And it's up. And it's good, it's good, it's good. Point Pleasant up 21-14. What a close game it has been tonight, Caden.
That was a really good drive by the Mingo Central Miners with only 3:10 left in the quarter. Trying to fix this tripod problem for the moment. We'll look for a permanent fix during halftime. The senior section for the Miners is on their feet and going crazy.
Again, guys, we're going to try to find a more permanent solution to our tripod issue here. Having some issues with it right now. It's more than kind of broken. Oh, but guys, what a game it has been tonight. That fourth down conversion, that's got my blood pumping. I've lost my voice now almost. Now the kick is up.
It goes all the way back to number 27, Lane Rollins. Takes it on the inside, goes back to the outside, comes back to the inside. And taken down by a horde of Miners.
It's going to be number 5, Scales, and number 15, Moore in on the tackle. It's going to leave right over 3 minutes left in the first half. Point Pleasant at this point really looking to try to punch in a touchdown before the half to try to get this 2-touchdown lead. Because Miners, they're staying right in the game with them.
Payne is back out on the field again with another drive by the Point Pleasant offense. I believe it's number 42, Nick Parsons, a running back out there for the Point Pleasant offense. He throws it out of bounds. It was a good rush, but it was a good amount of pressure by the Mingo Central defense to force number 7 to throw it right out of bounds. See what happens here. A rush by number 42. He's taking that one for a couple of good yards. I'd say about 8 yards on the carry there. Taken down to about the 38. Nope. 34.
Good little rush there, as now there's 2:35 left in the first half. Time is winding down for Point Pleasant.
First and 10, rushed by number 7. He picks up the first.
That'll move the chains for Point Pleasant. Mingo Central not allowing them to get a whole lot of yards, though. They got picked up the first down, but it was a 4 or 5 yard rush.
Point Pleasant has a very powerful offensive line.
Yeah, they're definitely able to hold the Miners off. You know, that's one thing that Central will have to do is build up some strength in their players.
3 receivers on the bottom of the screen for Point Pleasant. Looks like it'll be false start on the offense.
It'll be first down and 15 now for Point Pleasant. Point Pleasant now starting. I think that's actually the first penalty they've had against them all night long so far.
2 minutes and 19 seconds until the half is over. Play clock just now started. I believe they've already got the play from Coach David Darsh for Point Pleasant. Oh, he fakes the handoff. Goes after number 33
Oh,
with a big hit on that play.
nice hit by number 13, Drew Hatfield, the junior.
Aiden Sang caught that one. Took it for about 8 yards.
It's going to leave right under 150 left in the first half. Time running out quickly for Point Pleasant in this half. Looking to try to get something in here.
Ball snapped, handed off.
Good stop by number 14, Ethan Irwin, along with a few other Miners there. Mingo Central defense really starting to come together like glue here, starting to learn how to juke and jive with each other. Looks like it's going to be a timeout by Point Pleasant, leaving 1:23 in the first half. Point Pleasant up 21-14. What a game it has been so far, Caden.
It has been a game so far. Mingo Central is back on their game.
Yeah, they're definitely starting to find their groove that they need to be in to be able to compete with Point Pleasant. And guys, we also want to take this time out. I want to take it again to mention that if you're able to hear our voices, but the video is kind of just lagging a little bit, or it's not moving, it's because there's so many people up here using their internet, and there's so many different streaming crews up here using the internet, that the internet up here, obviously, it's not meant to be able to hold that much. So throughout the season, it will get better, guys. But this game, there's just so many different people here because it's expected to be such a great game that it'll take some time for it all to get going for us.
Point Pleasant back on the field. Number 7, Kason Payne leading the team here. Oh, thrown incomplete.
Fans jumped up.
Heavy rush by the defense there.
That's going to make it 4th down now for Point Pleasant. The first 4th down for them all night long. Mingo Central defense really starting to come together now at the end of the first half.
This Point Pleasant line has laid up 2 decent pass rushes this drive. It'll be a punt, I believe.
Always that chance, though. They're close enough, and they've got the lead to where they could be able to try something here. He's going to kick it all the way down. It's going to be picked up by number 13, Hatfield. He's going to run with it.
Oh, he's going to take it to the outside.
Taking it to the 15, to the 20, to the 25.
Late. Looks like there was a bit of a late hit on that play, but they aren't going to call it.
It's going to be out at about the 24-yard line. It'll give the Miners 1 minute, 19 seconds to be able to try whatever they want to try here.
Tackle made by Josh Wamsley for Point Pleasant. Been hearing his name a lot.
1:19 left. Mingo Central Miners taking it off here on the offense. They're going to be set up shop on the 24-yard line, it looks like. Now you're going to have number 13 Hatfield. He's going to be coming out. Number 5 Scales is going to be running in for him. Definitely a slow-paced game so far. We have saw some pretty key moments here, like the 4th down conversion, the big runs by Point Pleasant. Definitely has been an interesting and an exciting game to watch. Now Point Pleasant's defense shifting around a little bit, getting set up. Coach Salmons, the refs want to talk to him a little bit, not quite sure about what, but stopping the time. Again, Point Pleasant has the lead, 21-14. Miners looking to make a difference here. Not quite sure what the refs are talking to Coach Salmons about here. It looks like the clock was wrong. Yeah, they had the time off a little bit. They had 10 more seconds than they were supposed to. They've got it fixed now down to 1 minute, 12 seconds left in the first half. As now Mingo Central setting up. You're going to have trips receivers to the bottom of your screen.
Let's see if Mingo Central can drive downfield and tie the game up before
shotgun formation.
time.
Going to be looking over 15 seconds left to get the play off. Got plenty of time here. The ball.
Go to Dillon in the back.
Snapped. He's going to keep it.
Gold rushes it.
He's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play there. Just trying to keep the clock running here. Now number 13, Hatfield, coming back in for Scales. 55 seconds left on the clock. Miners, more than likely, just going to try to run down the time, get into the locker room, try to get some things situated here. Looking over, it looks like you're going to have double receivers down to the bottom of the screen and to the top of the screen, it looks like. Down to 40 seconds left in the first half. Now Goat set up to receive the snap. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. He drops back to pass. Throwing it deep. It's going to be deflected. Intended receiver was number 15, Isaac Moore for the Miners. It's a good deflection there, though, by Point Pleasant.
I thought number 10 was going to come over and catch it anyway.
Yeah, it was definitely a tight little race there for the ball, and it's going to leave 28 seconds left in the first half. Again, Point Pleasant up 21-14. Double receivers, both sides of the field. Goad set to receive the snap. Shotgun formation.
This Point Pleasant secondary hasn't let up a lot tonight.
Looking back over the sideline, getting it right here. Shotgun formation again. Double receivers both sides of the field. Ball to snap. He's going to hand it off to Dylan. He's at the 30, and he's out to the 40, and he's going to go out of bounds.
With 22 seconds left.
He's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to move the chains for Mingo Central Miners. First down.
That was a big run by the Miners, especially this late in the half.
Yeah, that was definitely a good play. I think they knew that Point Pleasant would be expecting a deep pass, so they ran it with Dylan. Dylan was able to pick up quite a few yards there as now they're looking back over. 22 seconds left in the first half. Double receivers to the top side of your screen.
If Central wants to score, one of their key objectives here is going to want to be get out of bounds as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah. Refs are going to stop the plays here. Looks like number 64, Branson Nagy, he's going to be coming out, and it's going to be number 50, Jacob St. Clair, coming in his place. Not quite sure what was going on. Looks like he had some uniform issues there, too.
There's been a couple of uniform issues on the Miners tonight.
Yeah, shotgun formation, ball to snap. He drops back to pass. Going to gun it to Mitchum. Almost intercepted.
I thought it was going to be a pickoff by the quarterback, Case and Payne.
Yeah, that was definitely close there. Almost threw an interception there. Leaves 19 seconds in the first half. It's going to be second down and 10 for the Mingo Central Miners. Goad and Dillon looking over, trying to get the play from the sideline. Now they're going to be setting up double receivers to the top of your screen. Going to be set up to receive the snap. Shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. He's going to gun it. It's going to be received by number 11, Mitchum. And they're going to call a timeout. It's going to move them up to the 41-yard line, it looks like. That's going to move the chains for Mingo Central Miner. First down.
Good play for the Mingo Central Miners there.
That was a good job of Goad finding Mitchum fairly open there, open enough to be able to catch the pass, and that leaves 13 seconds left for the Miners to be able to get down the field to try to get this touchdown that they're shooting for right now. Guys, what an exciting moment. There have been quite a few exciting moments in this game. The fourth down conversion, we'll be talking about that the whole game. No one expected that to happen. I didn't even expect that to happen. Guys, it is definitely, and guys, we apologize for any issues that maybe happened technically. This is our first stream setting it up completely by ourselves. So we hope that you will bear with us throughout this. We've got it working fairly well, depending on considering the circumstances of how many people are here tonight. And when I say how many people, I mean if you were here, you wouldn't be able to find an empty seat on the Miners side. You'd have to go sit on Point Pleasant side. But guys, we hope that you'll bear with us here for this first game or two while we get in the groove of being able to do all of this on our own here, as now Miners setting back up. First down and 10, ball on the 41-yard line. Looks like you're going to have double receivers on the top of your screen. Goad set to receive the snap. Going to be shotgun formation. Ball to snap. He drops back to pass. He's going to gun it off to Hatfield. He's going to catch it to the 10. Touchdown, Mingo Central!
Mingo Central! That was absolutely incredible play by number 13, Hatfield. That was insane, but there is a flag on the play, though. Let's see what it was.
That'll most likely be against Point Pleasant, being rough there with Hatfield. I believe that will be against Point Pleasant. It'll be pass interference.
Touchdown, Mingo Central.
That will move it. Point Pleasant up 21-20. Miners looking to tie it up with 3 seconds left in the first half here. Looks like they're going to try to get the 2-point conversion here to take the lead.
I can't even explain what just happened here. It's unbelievable.
What a game. They're going to kick it, going to tie it up here. Point Pleasant will not have a chance to be able to return this unless they return it on the kickoff. But now, ball is snapped. Kick is up. It's good, it's good, it's good.
Tied at halftime with 3 seconds left. 21-21. Mingo Central and Point Pleasant are tied.
What a job by Mingo Central there. What a catch by Hatfield, guys. That was amazing. It was deflected, then he hit it, then the other deflected it again, and then he managed to catch it, returned it for a touchdown. This has been one of the most exciting first halves that I've announced in quite a long time.
I am still in absolute awe over that play.
This is definitely a great way for the first game to be starting off here tonight. And what a way for the first half to be, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. Everyone tied up 21-all as now Mitchum set to kick it off to Point Pleasant.
Mingo Central just want to get the tackle here and get into the locker room.
Now, Point Pleasant will have to return it if they want to take the lead back before halftime. We saw crazy. We'll have to wait and see. He's going to go down with it. It's going to leave them 3 seconds. This could go one of a couple ways, but the biggest ones are they're either going to take a kneel and just get to the locker room,
or they're going to throw it deep,
or they're going to try to gun it as far as they can. Guys, this has been an exciting game so far, and its first half's not even over yet. We got 3 seconds left in it.
Mingo Central is going to want, if they do try to throw it deep, Mingo Central just want to get downfield and make sure that there is no catch. Or if there is, he doesn't score.
Definitely going to be exciting to see what happens here. They're going to take the knee. That'll send us to halftime, 21-all. Guys, what an exciting game this has been. We're going to take a short halftime break. We'll come back to you at the start of the third quarter, guys. Again, I'm Dakota Jesse.
And I'm Caden Cook.
Guys, we'll see y'all in the second half. Most importantly, as always, guys, God bless. Howdy, howdy, everybody. I'm Dakota Jesse.
And I'm Caden Cook.
Guys, you know who it is. It's Mingo Central Live. We are back for the second half of action. If you stuck around through halftime and was paying attention, guys, we had a huge problem. Our tripod finally gave up the ghost, and I mean, it's dead. So now we're going to have our cameraman. He's going to have to hold it for the rest of the second half. And guys, we make fun of him a lot, but it's going to be hard because the camera's really heavy. But now we've got him right now out looking for some paper towels for us. Don't quite know when he'll be back, guys, but we'll get it going. Anyways, guys, tied up all 21 to start of the second half. Definitely has been an exciting game, hasn't it, Caden?
Yes, it has. A couple of big plays right before halftime by Mingo Central with the long pass downfield and an amazing catch.
Yeah, guys, we had the fourth down conversion earlier in the game. We had the big touchdown run there right before the end of the first half, guys, and they've brought themselves back from being down 2 touchdowns to now they're tied with Point Pleasant. We're going to see how they can fare here in this second half.
Yeah, it's been a big game so far, neck and neck, back and forth with these two teams.
Yeah, guys, we expected it to be a very tightly contested game, guys, and we've got it. We've got everything that we wanted and more. Like we said, tied up all at 21. We've got 1 minute and 50 seconds until we actually start back in the second half, guys. Lord, this has been one eventful day. We've had the Miners come out and do an amazing job. Our tripod has died. We're definitely going to have to get a new one of those. It's going to be an interesting ride here in the next few weeks, guys. So we really hope that you stick around with us. Come out and support the Miners. If you're not able to come out and support the Miners, subscribe to our NFHS site like you're watching right now. You'll be able to watch all home games for football, basketball, guys. It's definitely worth the $9.99 a month.
Number 59, Blaine Butler out there with half field for the Miners, and it's going to be a big half here up on Miner Mountain.
And if you remember, guys, at the coin toss earlier in the game, Point Pleasant deferred to the second half, so they will get the ball back here to start off the second half, guys. We're going to see how they can go here with their first possession in the second half.
Central is right on a roll exactly before halftime, and let's see if they can pick up that roll right now.
Yeah, one thing that we saw in the first half was that Mingo Central is really going to have to control their penalties. They have got flag after flag thrown on them. They'll run for 5 or 10 yards, then have a flag and have to go back 5 or 10 yards. And they've made it work so far. They've kept up with Point Pleasant. But if they want to win the game, they're going to have to limit those penalties.
Mingo Central has penalties upon penalties compared to Point Pleasant's maybe 1 penalty so far. Let's see what happens here as Mingo Central kicks it off. Okay. Taken to about the 34, I'd say. Nope, sorry. About the 46. Point Pleasant in their own territory. Ball on the 35. First and 10 with 11:54 left of the quarter. Play clock's running with 20 seconds left. Okay, quarterback hands it off. Goes up the gut for a stop by Mingo Central. Number 42 takes him down in the backfield.
That's going to be number 42, Weston Christian, and number 7, Josh Lester, in on the tackle. Big hit there. We've saw late in the first half, Mingo Central's defense really started coming together, guys, and hopefully they've been able to keep it up.
Number 26, Brady Atkins on the carry there. He got stopped in the backfield. He fakes the handoff. Sees a man wide open on the sideline. Is set. He calls it.
It looks like it was definitely an incomplete pass. One ref showing that it's an incomplete pass. The other ref saying that it was good.
And
they're
they're
going to take
calling
it right back.
incomplete pass. Thrown by Point Pleasant's very own Kason Payne.
If there's one thing you can rely on up here, it's the Mingo Central fans that are right out our window to help us with the calls before they happen. Now they're setting up to receive the snap.
Weston Christian blitzing the line. Throws it out to the same man as the play before, and he runs out of bounds. That was number 42, Nick Parsons, on that one.
Fourth down for Point Pleasant. I think this is just their second fourth down the entire game. Miners defense really coming out full force, being able to contain Point Pleasant offense. Now you're going to have number 4, Caleb Edwards, coming in for number 50, St. Clair.
17 in motion. 2 wide receivers down on the bottom of the screen. One's up. It's up.
It's going to be way down there to Hatfield. He's going to let it roll.
And let's see if it goes in the end zone, and it does. That was
going to go right into the end zone. Going to move them back up the field.
Point Pleasant almost had it. The one, it was close.
Miners really got lucky there with that roll. It just kept going. Unlike earlier when Mitchum punted it, he did an amazing job of putting it right down at the 1-yard line, guys. That's going to make it 10 minutes, 58 seconds left in the third quarter.
And it's all tied up.
It is definitely one for the books that we're seeing here tonight, guys. And I think this has to be the weirdest setup we've ever had. We have no tripod. We can't sit down anymore. Everyone is on the edge of their seats as now we are seeing Mingo Central's offense coming back out. It's going to be
this young quarterback, Dalen Gold, out here, 10th grader. And at running back is Dougie Dillon. One of the primary receivers tonight has been Billy Mitchum. He's also been the punter and the kicker.
Setting up to receive the snap. Trips receivers at the top of your screen. Shotgun formation. Gets the snap. Dumps it off to Hatfield.
He's going to take it outside.
25.
And push that out of bounds.
He gets right at the 30-yard line. And that's going to be really close to a first down.
Let's see what they call it.
That's going to move the chains for Mingo Central Miners. First down. That was a great little short pass there to Hatfield, managing to get to the sidelines and running up. 10:50 left in the third quarter. Looking at the sideline, trips receivers to the bottom of your screen.
If there's one thing this Mingo Central offense can do, it's short passes. They've succeeded on that all night long.
Go, drop him back. He's passing it to Devin
again
Hatfield.
with it.
He's to the 35. Jukin and Javan. He's going to be brought down at about the 39-yard line. Definitely a late hit there. Refs are not going to call it. They're either blind or don't care. But there was definitely a late hit there. But that's going to make it second down and about 2 for the Miners. Would have been a first down for the Miners, but the refs decided not to call the late hit there. Obvious. A blind man would have saw that. But now they're setting up trips receivers at the top of your screen. Goad set to receive the snap. Shotgun formation.
Let's see what the Miners can do here. Oh!
Getting back down. They got 4 seconds to get the play.
Left.
Snaps off. Dumps it over to Hatfield. He's going to get the 40 moves. Gets the first down. He's at the 50. At the 40. At the 30. He's going to go out of bounds.
Big play for the Miners.
Huge pick up there. Number 13,
The
Drew
Miners
Hatfield,
sideline
junior.
is extremely active right now with coaches clapping, players clapping, and fans wooing, baby.
What an amazing play, and that's going to move the chains for Mingo Central Miners. First down. That'll put them right on the 16-yard line, guys. 9:46 left. Looking back over once more. 10 seconds left now.
8 seconds left. 7.
Snaps off. He's going to keep it. And he's going to truck it, and he's still going. He's still going.
An incredible rush by the quarterback.
What a
Dalen
job.
Goad. 10th grader. This is his first ever starting game. He's already threw his first ever receiving touchdown.
That was definitely a great rush by Goad there. Managed to stay right on top of it through the whole thing. And that's going to make it 1st and goal for the Mingo Central Miners.
He has 2 thrown receiving touchdowns tonight.
And guys, again, we apologize for the camera issues. We don't have our tripod now, but we're making do here. So we hope you'll stick with us as now Goad set to receive the snap shotgun formation. Look back to the sideline once.
1st
What
and
a
goal.
shocker.
8 seconds left. See what happens here.
Refs are going to stop the clock.
What the heck happened here? 4th or 5th, I'd say.
Yeah. And that's going to be shotgun formation. Double receivers to the top of the screen. Ball is snapped. Refs blow the whistle.
Second time this play has been stopped.
It's going to be a penalty against Point Pleasant.
Offsides on the defense. Point Pleasant will be pushed back.
Now
This
they're
is
gonna
big.
send-
This is really big here.
Now they're sending number 64, Branson Nagy, back in for number 50, Jacob St. Clair. Number 36, Josh Kinder, coming in for number 10, I think, Devin Hatfield. And he's going to trip number 13 out there. Now they're looking back to the sidelines, getting ready for their play. Miners wanting to punch it in
Miners
here.
are screaming, baby.
Now they're setting up. Getting ready for it
Bleachers are
under the
crowded.
center.
And they're
Ball is
loud.
snapped. He's going to hand it off to Dylan. He's trucking.
And he won't get through
He's
the
going
line.
to pick up nothing. Looked like he might have got 1 yard, but he didn't. Guys, it has been one heck of a ball game from both sides tonight. Point Pleasant doing an amazing job. Central managing to hang right in there with them.
All Miners fans are on the edge of their seats. They can take the lead against Point Pleasant High School.
This would be the first time the Miners have had the lead throughout the entire game so far as Goad is set to receive the snap. Shotgun formation. Going to look back to the sideline. That leaves them
7
with-
seconds left.
They're down, and they snap the ball. He's going to run with it.
And it
And
is
it's
a
gonna be a touchdown! That's going to get Mingo
Mingo's-
Central the lead.
Mingo Central takes the lead on Point Pleasant early in this second half.
This is the first time Mingo Central has had the lead the entire game so far. They've taken it early in the third lead. That makes the score now Miners up 27-21, looking to make it 28-21 here with this kickoff.
Keep in mind they've come back from a 7-21 deficit.
Yeah, it definitely didn't look so good for the Miners to begin with, but they have brought themselves right back into this as now number 11, Mitchum, the miracle worker tonight so far, is out to set to kick the PAT here. He's waiting. Ball is snapped, and it's up. And it's good, it's good, it's good. Mingo Central up 28-21.
I don't think either team has missed a PAT all night long.
No, it has definitely been a great job. This is some of the best PAT kicking we have saw an entire time of announcing. I'm pretty sure my freshman year, I don't think there was a single PAT kicked by the Miners, and now that's all they've kicked. Last year, they tried some, wasn't able to get the right groove going with it, but this year, Billy Mitchum has been the savior for PATs with that easy point every time after a touchdown, guys. And again, I want to apologize, guys, for the camera shakiness. Our cameraman is doing the best that he can without a tripod, so we hope that you all will bear in there with us while we're trying to wait to get a tripod within the next couple weeks, guys. And our next stream will be in the first week of September, guys. I can't recall right off the top of my head who we'll be playing, but we'll be giving you more information as the date draws nearer, guys. What a game this has been, though. This has been one of the best games that I have announced, some of the most amazing highlights, and it's just like last year with Point Pleasant, just amazing plays all around.
Back to get it will be Lane Rollins, John Wamsley, and Brady Atkins.
He's going to get it back to about the 30-yard line there. Good return there by Point Pleasant.
Yeah. Okay. Trust me, I'd rather stay.
Now Point Pleasant set to start it off here.
It's been a big game.
Ooh.
Quarterback keeper.
Oh, he is gone.
Hatfield might be
Hatfield
able to
might
chase
get
him
him.
down.
He got
And he
him.
does.
Huge gain by Point Pleasant. Number 13, Drew Hatfield, the junior, doing an amazing job of catching up to him and stopping him around the 25-yard line.
That was a big play, and, a big chase down by number 13, Hatfield, for the Miners.
Great effort there by both sides. And now they're going to keep it. They're going to be stopped right. Looks like they might pick up 1 or 2 yards there. It's a good little rush there by Point Pleasant, picking up a few yards.
Yes, it was.
Here we go, Point Pleasant set to do it again.
Number 7. And it's a drop pass.
Wide open, just a poor pass by the quarterback. Didn't give the receiver much of a chance there to get it. It's been an interesting and exciting game all game long. Both sides keeping everyone on the edge of their seat. Definitely is one for the books tonight, Caden.
Yes, it is. It's been a big game for both teams, back and forth, neck to neck. Let's see if Point Pleasant can tie it back up again. With 7:02 left in the third quarter, and he throws it deep. Knocked down!
Great deflection there.
Knocked down by a Miner, baby.
Great deflection
Number
there.
42, I believe, Weston Christian.
That is correct. That was an amazing deflection there by Christian there. Miners defense has been pulling out here, starting late in the first half.
They're going for it on 4th and 8. The Miners crowd is loud.
This could be a deciding moment, guys, as the refs are going to stop the play and kill all of the excitement. Now they're set back up, and there go the cowbells ring them once again. And they stop it once again. Time out, Mingo Central. What a game. We have saw so many highlight plays. If we had a highlight reel for this game, it would be just about as long as the game itself.
Believe that, my friends. We're just praying right now that we don't have any more equipment fails for Mingo Central.
Yeah, we've definitely had a tough time tonight here with our tripod. Cameraman's still doing the best that he can with what he has, which right now is just a camera. So, guys, we apologize for it, for the shakiness, but we hope that you'll stick with us. Hopefully we'll have a tripod by the next game here, guys, as now the Miner fans getting pumped back up. Central still has the lead, 28-21.
4th and 8 here. Last time they went for it, and it looks like they're going to do it again. Number 7 trying to lead Point Pleasant to another first down. Let's see if it happens. Point Pleasant going back onto the field. The Miners already out there waiting on them.
Going to be fourth down here. It's going to be a deciding play here. However this goes could determine how the game goes. Man in motion. Going to be a
And he
touchdown.
catches it for a touchdown. Point Pleasant.
It's going to make it 28-27.
I expected them to go for about a 10-yard pass, just pick up the first and keep trucking, but they said, no, we're going big and strong.
They're looking now to tie it up 28-all. One has to believe that after the record tonight that they'll have to get it.
Let's see if they can get it. And it will be wide left. No good. It will not be tied up. Mingo Central still has the lead by 1 point.
Out of all the PATs to miss, that was definitely not the one that you wanted to miss tonight, Caden.
It really wasn't. That could have been a deciding factor in this game. And they're praying right now that later on that doesn't come back to bite them.
And Mingo Central now has the chance to take an even bigger lead here. And if they get this, that PAT being missed, that's a big play. It might not seem like much for 1 point, but if Central can manage to capitalize on this, they could turn that PAT miss into a huge play later on in the game. Now you're set to have number 13 Hatfield and number 5 Scales back to receive the ball in the kickoff from Point Pleasant. We have 6:52 left in the third quarter. Guys, this has been one heck of a game and one creeping game. It has just been crawling along. Both teams taking their precious time.
Mingo Central back to receive this one. We have Hatfield and Issa Scales back there. You best bet with the history Mingo Central's had on kick returns that it's going to be a big one here.
We're waiting to see the kickoff here. Could possibly be an onside kick.
With another one.
They're going to boot it down.
Sends it back to the
It's
end
going to
zone.
go back into the end zone. Move the Miners up. Oh, what a game we have saw tonight.
Mingo Central has been playing like a powerhouse tonight.
Yeah, they
Like a well-oiled machine.
they definitely have been juking and jiving in unison tonight, managing to capitalize on just about every opportunity, especially so far this second half, as they're setting up double receivers both sides, shotgun formation. Ball a snap, go drops back, pass it off to Hatfield. Hatfield reaches the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 50. There is a flag.
He'll be pushed out of bounds.
There's a flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be against the Miners. Have to wait to see the call.
The Miners fans booing on that call.
Blocking the back against Central. Going to push them way back there. Definitely not the call that they needed. Hoping now that they can use that and that it doesn't bother them. But anytime you get a penalty, it demoralizes the team just a little bit. Hopefully they can have it run off their back like water and be able to just keep on trucking down the field. And now they're setting up 6:43 left in the third quarter.
If the Miners beat them this year, it'll be the second year in a row. Last year they practically beat Point Pleasant's win streak.
Now they're going to keep going back.
Ball's on the 20. Nope.
Ball's going to be on the
10.
10-yard line. It's going to be first down and 20 for the Miners. It's going to be hard for them to get the first down. We'll have to wait and see what they manage to pull out here. As Goad is set to receive it. Double receivers both sides of the field.
Let's see what they can do here.
Looking at the sideline, waiting for the play. Goad set to receive the snap. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. He's going to drop back to pass. Going to gun it to Hatfield. He's caught it! To the 35, to the 40, to the 50, to the 40, To the other 30. To the 20. He's gone to the 10. He's going to keep going. He gets to the 2-yard line.
A ref was knocked down on that
Oh, my God. Anything went, and the refs got the full impact of that play. Oh, my God.
That was absolutely insane. Another big play by Mingo Central.
Went from the 10-yard line on the opposite side of the field to the 2-yard line on their own. Oh, I'm out of breath after that play. That was amazing. Oh, that will definitely go down in the book as one of the biggest plays we have saw. Great job by Goad finding Hatfield open. Number 10 Hatfield taking it all the way down the field.
That was an extremely big play, Dakota.
Now they're setting up. You have to expect that they're just going to try to power it in here with Goad. He's going to get it, and he's going to try it. And he's going to... Touchdown! Mingo Central Miners! That'll put them up 34-27. What a game. We thought this was going to be a low-scoring game. This has turned out to be an amazing game.
The young Miners are taking on Point Pleasant, and let's be honest, they've been playing right up there with them.
This is definitely an amazing game. Central fans on the edge of their seat hoping that the Miners can clutch this one out. Point Pleasant fans on the edge of their seat hoping that the Point Pleasant people can come back. As now number 11, the miracle worker Mitchum, comes out to kick the PAT. Got 6:07 left in the third quarter. 5 seconds to get the play off.
Let's see if we can get one.
As now. Ball is snapped. It's up. It's good, it's good, it's good.
Good.
Putting the Miners up 35-27. This has been one heck of a ball game on the mountain tonight, Caden.
This has been an extremely big game, back and forth, neck and neck for a while. The Miners pull out, get a touchdown after Point Pleasant misses the PAT.
I tell you, Caden, I feel like getting up and dancing right now. That was one of the best high school plays I have ever saw. Number 10, Hatfield, taking it all the way down the field after the gorgeous pass by number 3, Goad. As now we're set to see the Miners kick it off to Point Pleasant. Point Pleasant hoping to get back here. Again, they missed the PAT last time. That could come back to bite them.
Dalen Goat with another big play here.
As now we're set to see miracle working Mitchum kicking the ball all the way down the field, and he boots it.
Back to number 2.
He's got it to the 30. He's still going. He's going to be brought down to about the 33-yard line. Impressive return there by Point Pleasant. Leaves 6 minutes even left in the third quarter. Miners with the lead 35-27. Point Pleasant looking to try to catch up here.
Let's see what this Mingo Central defense does on this drive.
And now, ball snapped. It's quarterback keeper. He's going to pick up the first down, but he's going to go down at about the 45-yard line.
Big play, big play.
What an impressive game here. Point Pleasant managing to make some big moves down the field here, Caden.
Let's see if the Mingo Central defense can get another big stop, though. Both teams have one turnover on the day. Ooh,
Big hit by
on
number
that one.
35, Dougie Dillon. Great job at stopping it there.
You know he had to feel good delivering that.
It's going to be just short of a first down there. It's got to be second down and 1. Less than one, actually, for Point Pleasant here as they're set to try to get the first down at least here.
Watch the hold! Watch the hold! He's holding!
As now that's going to move the chains for a Point Pleasant first down. It's going to leave 5 minutes, 2 seconds in the third quarter of the game. Miners up 35-27. Like we've said all night, this has been a slow game.
It really has.
Watch the hold!
The pace will change every now and then. It'll go from slow to fast and back to slow in a matter of minutes.
And now he's going to make it out.
Number 42 is the equivalent of putting a fullback at halfback.
Yeah.
They can't take him down.
It's going to make it to about the 19-yard line there. Looks like about the 21, actually.
77 holding!
Clock is running here. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Point Pleasant looking to make a touchdown here, hoping the Miners can hold them off here.
Let's see what happens here.
Oh,
Big hit by the Mingo Miners defense.
big hit. Looks like number 5, Issa Scales, the initial hit there, and it looks like he's a little shaken up with his shoulder there. Looks like he hurt himself. Gotta say, I think that's the first time I've ever saw anyone hurt themselves because they hit so hard.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised how the receiver didn't drop the ball on that hit. They're lined up. Quarterback keeper.
He's going to be taken
Down at the
down
one.
just short of a touchdown. Clock is still running down to 3 minutes, 40 seconds here in the third quarter. Point Pleasant looking to just punch it in here and get the touchdown, trying to catch back up to Mingo Central now.
And if they do get the touchdown, they're probably going to want to go for 2 to even it back up.
And now that's a touchdown for Point Pleasant. It's going to bring it up to 35, 33. Going to have to go for a 2-point conversion here if they want to tie back up with Mingo Central here. So we have 3:35 left in the third quarter. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here, trying to tie it back up with the Miners.
This is a big play. If they miss it, it can hurt them. If they don't, it can help them a lot.
Yeah,
Tie back up the game.
a lot of pressure being put on the Miner defense right now to keep them out of the end zone.
A lot of pressure being put on number 7, the quarterback for Point Pleasant. Let's see if he can make something happen here. And they get the 2-point conversion.
It was wide open on there, blew the Miners defense up. They'll tie it all back up at 35. Definitely a back and forth game all night, guys. This is one to remember and one that could go either way down to the very last second.
You never know what's going to happen when these two teams play each other.
This has been an exciting game throughout the whole thing. It didn't look so good for Central at the start of the game. They managed to come right back into it now as we're set to see number 13 Hatfield and number 5 Scales in the back, ready to receive the kickoff from Point Pleasant.
3 minutes and 35 seconds left. Both teams are tied at 35. It will be Skis, like, I'd say 5th or 6th kick of the night.
He
It's being
boots it.
received by Issa Scales.
He's going to get to the
Scales
20,
takes past the 20.
to the 30, and he's going to be taken down at about the 30 or 31-yard line. There's a good return there by Scales, picking up some extra yards there for the Miners. He's going to put the ball down at the 30-yard line.
Let's Let's see what Dalen Gold can do now.
Going to make it 1st and 10 for the Miners. Looks like you're going to have trips receivers up at the top of your screen.
One receiver at the bottom. 3 at top.
They're looking over the sideline, getting ready for the play. And now they're set to receive the snap. Again, trips receivers to the top. And shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. He's going to dump it off to Hatfield. Good block there by the other Hatfield. And he's not going to gain anything. He's going to be taken down right at the line of scrimmage there. Hatfield a little slow getting up.
He's had a big night tonight. Both teams down on their knees.
Yeah, he's going to stay down. And again, guys, it's time we bring this back up. We were hoping we weren't going to have to do this, but whenever someone gets injured, we do not show them on the camera, guys, because we want to show more respect to them than that. But it's definitely a lot more quieter here now than it was about 5 seconds ago.
Both fans and players are all quiet in respect of this player right now.
He's still down there trying to work it out. It might be something as small as a cramp. We don't really know. Definitely going to have to wait to see, guys.
You never really know with football. It could be a cramp to really anything.
It looks like one of the coaches are trying to stretch out his ankle there. It looks like it's more than likely a cramp, but we're going to have to wait. You'll hear more information more than likely on Facebook and stuff because that's usually how information gets spread around. But while he's down, though, guys, we're going to take a quick little break, let our voices rest because this game still has a long time to go, and we need to be able to speak while we're doing it. So we'll be back once this is over. Hatfield's going to be getting back up now, guys. He's going to be walking back to the sideline. Looks like it was just a little minor thing. Might see him return later, might not. Coaches might have him sit out so they won't maybe strain anything here. The first game of the season, guys. We'll have to wait, see how the game progresses here because we are still in the third quarter, and it feels like we've been announcing for 2 days, Caden.
Yes, it does. Still 35-35, 2nd and 10 on their own 30 in the third quarter. 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
Gonna have number 3, Dalen Gold, looking to the sideline here, along with Dylan in the backfield. Looks like you're gonna have double receivers up to the top of your screen. Right under 3 minutes now left in the third quarter, as now they're set to receive the snap. Moving to shotgun formation. Ball is snapped, back to pass. Gonna gun it off. Number 11, Mitchum. He's going to get to about the 42, 43-yard line. It's going to be right at the 41-yard line. It's going to move the chains for Mingo Central Miners. First down. And now you're going to have double receivers to the top and bottom of your screen. Shotgun formation, ball, a snap, drops back to pass. Going to throw it to number 10, Hatfield. He's going to catch it. Going to be taken down at about the 48-yard line. Looks like that again.
That is a first or not.
You got one that's saying it's right at the line, but that is going to move the chains for Mingo Central Miner. First down once again. But we have another Miner down on the field. Again, we're going to move it off the player. And guys, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to move the camera off the player, and we're going to take a short little break while we wait for him to get back up here. It looks like this, too, is just a cramp. They're working the calves. We're going to be back once he's back up and walking, though, guys. He's going to be back up and walking, guys. He's going to go back to the sideline, limp him. Probably just going to rest him for a while. Might see him return, might not. Going to have to wait to see how the game progresses here. That's going to leave 2:36 in the third quarter. Tied up all at 35. Mingo Central offense coming back out, pushing it down the field slowly but surely. Now, looks like you're going to have double receivers to the bottom of your screen. Gold and Dillon in the backfield.
Let's see what's about to happen here.
Looking to the sideline right now, waiting the play call here. Got 12 seconds here to get the play off. Now they're set to receive the snap. Shotgun formation. Ball of snap drops back to pass. Gonna gun it off. He's gonna get it. That's gonna be number 36, Josh Kinder with the ball. Gonna be a pickup of about 7 on the play. Great pass by Goda and great reception there by Kinder. Absolutely great. We have saw some amazing things from the sophomore quarterback, Goad, this year. Just so far in this one game, we still have a whole other quarter to go, guys. 1:50 left in the third quarter now.
Dougie Dillon has been playing like an absolute beast tonight.
Shotgun formation. Hands it off to Dillon. He's going to pick up about 1 or 2 yards on the play there.
Decent run from Dillon.
It's going to make it third down and about 3 or 4 on the play.
Let's see what the Mingo Miners can do here.
They're really looking to push through to get the first down here. They need it so they can score. Looks like you're going to have double receivers down at the bottom of your screen. Golden Dillon set back to receive the snap. Shotgun formation. Man in motion.
Kinder's in motion.
Looking back to the sideline now.
4 seconds left on the play clock.
And
Will they get it
now,
off in time?
moving out. Ball is snapped just in time. He's going to keep it. And he's going to keep trucking. There is a flag on the play. Big chance it's going to be against the Miners. We're going to have to wait and see. It's going to be holding against the Miners. It's going to move them back.
The fans are not happy about this one.
Now, guys, that was a great run by Goat, but unfortunately, the ref saw a hold somewhere in there, and they called it back. So it is now going to be third down and almost 13. They have a long ways to go here, and only 2 plays to get there.
Third down and 13. We've seen the Miners beat bigger. Let's see if they can get another big play right here.
Going to be trips receivers to the bottom of your screen.
What I believe is wait a second here, folks. The refs have stopped everything.
And they're starting it back. Goat set to receive the snap here. Shot. Man in motion there. Moving out. Looking back over. Try to get the play set up here. 25 seconds left in the third quarter. 10 seconds left to get the play off.
Billy Mitchum up.
Ball is
Mitchum
snapped.
And
There's
it
flags
will
all
be.
over the place.
It looked to me to be offsides on the offense.
It's going to be
And
false
it
start
is.
on the offense. Move them back even further. It will now be third down and a country mile to go. Miners, we've saw some amazing things this game. We're going to have to wait and see if they're able to pull something off here.
There's also been a lot of penalties from the Miners this game.
Yeah, they really haven't done so well at controlling that. Trips receiver to the bottom of your screen. Shotgun formation. Looking back over. Couldn't get Point Pleasant to jump off. Trying to get the play set up. 5 seconds to get the play off. Looking back. 3 seconds to get the play off.
And the quarter will be over.
That's going to be the end of your third quarter. Tied up all at 35. This game will be a nail-biter. It will come down to the last second of the game, guys. What a way to start off the season for Mingo Central and Point Pleasant, Caden.
It really is. Both these teams really need this win. And you can't really judge them based on this game because it's been back and forth and back and forth. They've been playing on the same scale.
We're back here, getting ready to start off the fourth quarter. Tied up all at 35. We've got 12 minutes to go. With the speed that this has been going, we're going to be here for about another half hour probably.
All right, let's see these penalties out. They don't do no wrong.
And now,
This is going to be a big drive here.
going to have third down and 13. More than 13, the scoreboard's wrong. It's going to be third down at about 15 or 16 to go here. Looks like you're going to have trips receivers up to the bottom, one receiver down to the trips receivers up to the top. There we go. I'll get it out here in a second. Shotgun. Dougie Dillon moving over there. Looking back over to the sideline. They're really going to have to try to find something to do here because they're having a tough time getting plays off. And now, ball is snapped. He drops back to pass. Chucks it deep. Incomplete pass. Intended receiver.
Pass, it'll be 4th and 8.
Intended receiver was number 35, Dougie Dillon.
That was an absolutely crazy play. I mean, just when you think he's going to make a catch like that, like he did earlier this game, it's a drop. I mean,
Dillon almost managing to pull it in there. Couldn't quite get it, though, but that was a good play there and almost worked out. Going to be 4th down. Chain crew hasn't switched it over. There we go.
If you haven't noticed yet, our quarterback is our long snapper and our receiver is our punter.
Miracle worker Mitchum back set to punt it off. We saw an amazing punt earlier in the game from him. And now, ball is snapped. He's going to boot it off. Way back down. Oh!
Big hit! Big hit on the play!
Absolutely crushed by Dougie Dillon there. Absolutely dominating there.
The Miners on defense here. Let's see if they can get a stop. Let's see what the Mingo Miners can do here. Quarterback keeper. He appears to have got a couple yards. 2 yards, I think.
Guys, definitely a nail biter here.
Both teams really hoping for a score here.
Going to be number 77, Levi Davis, coming off the field. Coming in for him is going to be number 56, Mark Heft. 11-10 left in the final quarter of the game.
He fakes it.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
It'll be a first down. The fans keep talking about a hold, but the refs are not calling it.
Refs definitely missing. Didn't call it, though. Makes 2 calls that they've not called against Point Pleasant. That's going to move the chains for a Point Pleasant first down, though, as now they're set to start it off again.
Let's see what the Miner defense can do here. Hope they get a stop. He actually hands it off this time.
Oh, got crinkled up there.
And he practically jumps over the line of scrimmage.
It's going to make a second down and about 4 for the Point Pleasant.
Number 6.
Going to move the chains again for a Point Pleasant first down there. Setting up once again. It's going to be 10 minutes left in the game. All tied up at 35. Point Pleasant looking to change it.
The Miners hoping that they can get a stop and keep Point Pleasant from taking the lead right now. Looks like he got maybe a yard or two.
It's going to be a flag on the play.
Let's see what this is.
And I'll wait to see what the refs call here. It's going to be against Point Pleasant. It's going to move them way back.
Illegal blocking on Point Pleasant.
It's going to take him back now. It's going to be 9:55 left in the game. Point Pleasant's going to be pushed back quite a ways here. And I mean a long ways back. It will be first down and forever to get there. As now they're setting up, hoping for a miracle here to get them up there.
First and 25 on their own 41. Let's see what the Point Pleasant offense can pull out here. Oh, everybody's locked down. Does rush it, goes out of bounds.
Picked up about 6 yards on the play there. Good little rush there by the Point Pleasant quarterback. Mingo Central defense doing a fairly good job at covering the deep ball, making him run out of bounds there. As now 9:33 left in the game.
Pick up a 5 on that play.
Point Pleasant set to try to get it here. Second down and a country mile.
Let's see what can happen here.
Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
That was an extremely lucky play for the Miners there.
Thrown by number 7, Kaysen Payne.
Point Pleasant managed to blow up the Central defense. Had a man wide open, but unfortunately for them, they could not grab hold of the ball there. As now it's going to be third down and a country mile. They are sending up as many Hail Marys as they can to the good Lord, hoping to get it.
Number 77, Levi Davis, leaves the field for number 4, Caleb Edwards.
Deep pass. He's going to get it, and it looks like he'll get the first down.
Let's see what the refs call here. Yep.
That will move the chains for a Point Pleasant first down. Third down and a country mile, and it wasn't expected. But now that gives them another set of downs here to be able to punch it into the end zone if they want to.
Both quarterbacks have had good games, and both the running backs have had, all 3 running backs have had extremely good games.
Now a big old dog pile there, picking up about 3 or 4 there. Like we said, guys, it's going to be a nail biter. Down to 8:45 left in the game, tied up all at 35. And guys, this could go either way. Point Pleasant hoping to get it in here. We're going to have to wait and see if the Central defense can hold them out.
And Minor 15.
That will move the chains for a Point Pleasant first down. That's going to leave 8 minutes, 13 seconds in the game. Point Pleasant inching closer and closer to get into the end zone. Miners defense really trying to get them and hold them back. Now we wait to see if Point Pleasant can get it in there. Ball is snapped. He hands it off.
Dog pile.
Looks like there might have been a fumble out there.
And Mingo's
Miner ball!
Mingo Central ball, baby!
Changes the shift of everything here. Point Pleasant got so close, but they could not hold on to the ball.
With 7:50 left in the game, Mingo Central pulls out the fumble.
Now it's up to the Mingo Central offense. The wind's taking their rosters away. It's up to the Mingo Central offense here to get it all the way down the field in 7 minutes and 50 seconds. As now they're set up. Shotgun formation, double receivers on the bottom of your screen. Ball is snapped, hands off to Dylan. He's going to be taken down for a loss of yards. Good play there by the Point Pleasant defense. It's got to be second down and about 12 for the Miners now. It's going to keep the clock running, though. 7 minutes, 35 seconds left in the game. Miners hoping that they can get it here. As now they're looking over to the sideline awaiting the play. Looks like you're going to have double receivers up at the top of your screen. Everyone on the edge of their seat as it's in shotgun formation now. Actually, he's going to go out.
Trips to the top of your screen.
It's going to look like over. They only have 7 seconds to get the play off. 3 seconds now.
2, 1.
And he gets it off just in time, dumps it over to Hatfield. Hatfield's going to go with it. He's going to pick up about 2 yards. Might get it right back to 3rd and 10. Not any further than that, though. Actually, they're going to keep it 3rd down and... Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down and about 9 for the Miners now. Miners really need this first down. The Miners hope to score. They have to keep Point Pleasant out for as long as they can, and they have to score themselves because it's tied up at 35. As you've got trips receivers down to the bottom of your screen. This game could go either way, guys. And now, set to receive the snap. Move to shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Going to be flags on the play. Probably going to be against the Miners. It will be false start against the Miners there.
It will now be 3rd and 14.
Definitely a costly penalty there. We're going to have one heck of a play to get this first down here, guys. We've got 6:14 left in the game.
But if we've learned one thing tonight, it's don't doubt the Miners.
We've got trips receivers down on the bottom of the screen. Goat set to receive the snap. And now, shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Tosses it over. It's going to be deflected. It's going to be an incomplete pass. That'll make it 4th down and a long ways.
The Miners are lucky that DB dropped that pass, because if he would have caught it, that would have been a touchdown, Point Pleasant.
It looks like they're going to be punting the ball off now. 6 minutes, 2 seconds left in the game. Billy Mitchum going to be looking to kick it as far down the field as he can get it. And then there's going to be a lot of pressure on the Miner defense to try to keep them out. This game could still go any way, guys. And now he kicks it off way back. It's bouncing all the way back to the 40, to the 35. It's still going past the 30. It's going to get right at about the 26-yard line. That was an impressive punt from one end of the field almost to the other. It's got to be 5:50 left in the game. Point Pleasant ball all's tied up at 35. Guys, this is a nail biter here.
Everyone is on the edge of their
Yeah,
seats.
this is probably the closest game we have called, at least in a very long time. Point Pleasant and Central, though, the last game they had a game just like this, too.
So this Miners defense can work out now. The D-line looks ready.
Left a man wide open. He's going to be brought down. It's got to be officially brought down by number 42, Weston Christian, on the play. Initial contact was made by number 13, Hatfield. Miners defense is really going to have to tighten up here. They can't let Point Pleasant get as far as they did last time.
And that was number 13, James Musgrave, on the reception.
That'll keep the clock running, too. 5:20 left in the game. Time is running out for both teams now. And in motion. Going to toss it back to him. He's going to pick up the first down, but he's going to be stopped at a brick wall around the 44-yard line. This is a nail biter, and I know I've said it about 5,000 times in the past 10 seconds. That's because it is. This game has the potential to be anyone's. Central's defense has to keep them out. Point Pleasant looking to push as hard as they can down, as now Point Pleasant set to go again.
Point Pleasant about 7 yards from the midfield, and this is a big play here. Who am I kidding? Every play in this game is a big play.
And that quarterback, he's going to be brought down by number 35, Dougie Dillon. Big hit there. He's going to be second down and about 3 or 4 now for Point Pleasant. It's going to keep the clock running almost down to 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Everyone is on the edge of their seat in this game. Nobody knows how this is going to go. Man in motion. Good stop there by number 42, Weston Christian, but it looks like it will move the chains for a Point Pleasant first down.
We heard that first smack from here.
It was definitely a good hit by Christian there. As now it's going to be 4 minutes, 3 seconds left in the game. Point Pleasant just now past the 50-yard line. Central defense has managed to tighten up a lot.
Come on, Mingo Miners. He runs up the gut with it.
And he's going to gain about 4 yards on the play, about second down and 6 now for Point Pleasant. Not sure what's going on.
There was a slow get up for Levi Davis, number 77.
And now Point Pleasant set to try to push again here. Quarterback keeper. He's going to be taken down by number 54. Ryan Deboard, great job of him grabbing the jersey there.
Practically bringing the quarterback to a complete stop.
It's going to be third down and about 4 now for Point Pleasant. Could be a big stop here. But now Point Pleasant looking to try to push it through.
Everything's on the Miners here. It's all or nothing.
Quarterback keeper. He's going to get the first down and then some. That'll be a touchdown for Point Pleasant. That'll give them the lead.
With 2:37 left in the game, and Point Pleasant right now up by 6. This is a big PAT, and the next Myers drive is a big drive.
Got 2:37 left in the game. Big score there by Point Pleasant, giving them the lead. The scoreboard's not changed. There we go. Point Pleasant up 41-35 as now they're set to kick the PAT.
Let's see what happens here. Number 1 goes to kick it, and it will be
It's good, it's good, it's good.
good.
That makes it Point Pleasant up 42-35 as now the Miners will receive the ball now. Looking to try to get it to score to tie it back up, guys. There is a big possibility that this game goes into overtime tonight.
If the Miners do score, they can either kick the extra point and go in OT or go for 2 and go for the win.
And guys, we'll be back whenever they come back out on the field. We're going to take a little break and let our voices rest. And we're back now as Point Pleasant is set to kick it off to Mingo Central here. As now, refs got it kind of backwards. They've got to flip everyone back around the field now. Miners will be starting up with 2:37 on the clock, looking to get a touchdown, tie back up. That has to be the number 1 priority, is tying it right now and running enough clock out to where Point Pleasant can't score again. This has the potential to be just like last year's Point Pleasant game, guys, as we are awaiting the kickoff. And it's off. It's going back to number 13, Hatfield. It's going to roll out of bounds around the 13-yard line. Definitely an exciting game, has kept us on the edge of our seats the whole time. And Caden, I don't think there's a better game for you to be able to join us and start announcing either.
No, there isn't. It's been a tight game, and both teams have had the lead numerous times. But now Mingo Central is going to come out here and hope to get themselves a touchdown and a PAT to send it into overtime.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something. They're going to have to at least tie it here, guys. That would have to be the number 1 objective here, is to tie it.
Let's see if we can see another big play by the Mingo Central Miners.
As you can hear, the Mingo Central fans going crazy out there, trying to pump up the Miners, as now we're set to see double receivers to the bottom of your screen. Goat set to receive it. Dylan moving out.
The entire crowd is absolutely ecstatic.
Looking back over, they've got 10 seconds to get the playoff here.
8, 7, 6, 5.
And
4,
now set to receive the
3,
snap.
2, 1. As you can see, Dalen was saying cut numerous times, hoping the center would just hike it already.
Looks like there's going to be a timeout on Point Pleasant. It's going to leave 2:23 left in the game. Point Pleasant up 42-35. This has been one heck of a game to watch and an even better one to be announcing tonight, guys.
There really isn't.
And again, during this timeout, we're going to take a little break because our voices are giving out on us. So we'll be back when they come back. And we're back now. Mingo Central getting ready to start it off here. going to leave 2:37 here in the game. As now they're looking at the sideline, trying to find out their play here. They are still looking over.
The play clock still hasn't started yet. Neither clocks are running.
It's gotten windier up here than it was earlier in the night, guys. Their rosters are almost leaving us here. As now we've got double receivers on the bottom. Dylan going out. Double receivers on both sides now. They're looking back over now. 15 seconds left to get the play off.
Let's see what this 10th grade quarterback can do with this in his first ever starting game with the Mingo Central Miners.
And now, this ball is snapped. Tosses it over to Hatfield. Hatfield's going to go with it. He's going to pick up about 4 yards. He's going to make it 3rd down and 6 for the Miners there. Definitely some big plays coming up here for the Miners. This could very well decide the game for them here.
2:14 left and the clock's still ticking. 16 left on the play clock. Second and the clock.
Looks like you're going to have trips receivers down to the bottom. Getting ready. 8 seconds left now to get the play off. As now. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Going to toss it over to the other Hatfield. He's going. He's going to be brought down 2 yards shy of the 1st down.
Let's see what Mingo can make of this 3rd and 2.
You have to imagine that they're going to go for it here because if they get it, then they're golden. They have to get this if they want to stay in the game. And now
if they don't get this play, of course.
If you're gonna have trips receivers up to the top of your screen. Goats set to receive the snap here.
Billy Mitchum at the bottom. He's been one of the primary targets tonight.
Ball is snapped. He's going to keep it. He's going to run with it. He'll pick up the 1st down, and he'll get to around the 50-yard line. That will move the chains for a Mingo Central Miners 1st down.
That is a big play for the Mingo Miners. I mean,
yeah, they desperately needed that in order to stay in this game.
And it's even better that the 10th grade quarterback, Dale and Go, got it.
Yeah, we've seen some impressive things from him tonight. Really looking forward to the rest of the season here. Trips receivers down to the bottom of your screen. Shotgun formation. Ball is snap. Drops back to pass. He's going to chuck it deep. It'll be an incomplete pass. Pass interference
on the play. Defensive pass interference appeared to be on the
huge penalty there.
24-yard line.
Great. That was a great thing for the Miners there. Point Pleasant fans not so happy with that, but a pretty obvious call there.
And Mingo fans are.
As the chains have yet to move. Now they're going. They're making another 1st down and 10. 57 seconds left in the game.
This is big. This is extremely big.
The Miners have to score here in 1 minute. Trips receivers to the bottom of your screen. Goat set to receive it. He's got it. Drops back to pass. Dumps it off to Dylan. Intercepted by number 2 for Point Pleasant. He's going to the 50, to the 40, to the 30. He's down to the 10, and he'll be knocked out of bounds at about the 6-yard line.
You know, for all Mingo Miner fans, that has to be painful.
You know that has to be. There is a flag on the play.
Let's see what it was.
It won't do much, though. It will still remain Point Pleasant's ball. Now, guys, that was a costly interception there for the Miners. Could, more than likely, unless they manage to pull off an amazing play here on defense, will cause the end of the game at the end of the 4th quarter here.
Come on, Mingo Miners.
Still waiting to see what the flags are about here.
This could be big for Mingo Central or Point Pleasant.
The ball is now in Point Pleasant's hands. They can do whatever they want with it. All they have to do is a couple quarterback kneels, and they have managed to win the game.
Mingo Central still has 2 timeouts, which won't really do much right now.
Refs still deliberating on where to put the ball. Looks like it's going to be against Point Pleasant. The ball will be placed at the 39-yard line. 54 seconds left in the game. Point Pleasant up 42-35.
And you and I both know that they're probably going to run that fullback / running back they have.
And the ball, you have to imagine here at this point that all they're going to do is just try to kill the clock out, take the win here. The refs again are deliberating on what to do here. This has been one heck of a ball game, guys. It's been really fun to announce, really exciting to watch, just like last year's game.
We still have, the refs are still deliberating on this, and
looks like they're about to start it here. They pick the ball back up. It's going to leave 47 seconds on the clock. As now, surely they have to be about to let them snap the ball here. And now, Point Pleasant set to start it off here.
let's see what happens here.
And now he's going to keep it. And he's going to be brought down a gain of about 3. That'll keep the clock running. Right under 40 seconds now, Point Pleasant. Obviously, they're going to be taking their time getting back and getting set up. Under 30 seconds now. And now, Point Pleasant set to do it again. As now we are under 20 seconds. They could let the clock die out here, and that is what they are going to do. Well, guys, that is going to be the end of the ball game. It'll be Point Pleasant taking the win at the Buck Stadium today, 42-35. It has been one heck of a ball game, guys. Again, that is going to do it for this stream, guys. We hope you'll tune in with us next time. Again, I'm Dakota Jesse.
And I'm Caden Cook.
I'm Justin Hart.
Guys, we'll see y'all next time. Most importantly, as always, guys, God bless.